What's going on, everyone? It is Ethan here with another video where today we're going to be ranking and reviewing Michael Jackson's Invincible album. So yeah, this album was released back in 2001, his final studio album he ever released. So yeah, let's start off with the album cover, which I really love the album cover. I don't know why, I just like the simplistic design, just the face. But yeah, I'd rank this cover an A, a solid A, really good. And at the end of the video, I'll show you guys all the other album covers, which I mean, it's basically the same as this, but all the different colors. So yeah, Invincible. This album is very, people have a lot of different opinions about this album, especially in the MJ fan community. Some people really love this album, some people really hate this album. I personally think that it's a really good album. So without further ado, let's get into the tracks. So the first track, Unbreakable, is one of my favorite songs on the album, definitely in my top 3. Be a really amazing song, just Unbreakable, just, saying, nothing can break me, really great song. And one of my favorite things about it is, of course, we get another verse from the Notorious B.I.G., which actually, the Notorious B.I.G.'s verse on this song was from a previous song by Shaquille O'Neal called Can't Stop the Rain. He was featured on that song. But, fun little note, I guess, is that Can't Stop the Rain and Shaquille O'Neal's album is not on Spotify or anything, so the really only way you can hear that verse is on this song on Spotify if you want. So yeah, just a fun fact, I guess. Next up, track number 2, Heartbreaker. Another good track. Some people say that this album sounds outdated and stuff, and this is one of the main songs that they talk about, which I'm just gonna say this right now, I really love this album. I don't really care, if it sounds outdated or whatever. I still really enjoy these tracks. But yeah, Heartbreaker, just a really good song. The rap verse on there is good as well. But yeah, next up we got Invincible, which is a pretty good track, talking about how, this girl's invincible. And, as I said previously, the rap verse is good. And the rap verse on Invincible is good as well. Next up, probably one of my other favorites on the album, Break of Dawn. Just a really, really great song, great vocals on this track, and just another, love song or whatever you want to say. Speaking of love songs, track number 5, Heaven Can Wait, which Heaven Can Wait is another amazing track. A lot of people like this song. Just, Heaven Can Wait. Just the vocals again, the instrumental, the beginning of it, really nice. Track number 6, You Rock My World, which You Rock My World is a great song. The big, I guess the big single, the first single off the album, You Rock My World. Just great track. No more to it. Next up, number 7, Butterflies. Butterflies, another sort of popular song from this album, and really good song. Very nice. Next up, probably one of my second favorite off the album, Speechless. Speechless is just amazing. The lyrics, the vocals, everything about Speechless is amazing. And yeah, just one of my favorite songs from the album. Next up, we got 2000 Watts, which this song, a lot of people don't like this song. I think it's alright. Obviously not my favorite song on the album, but still enjoyable. Still enjoyable sometimes. So yeah, next up we got You Are My Life, which You Are My Life is a really, really great song. I think some people don't really appreciate this song, I think, but the meaning behind it and stuff, just really, really nice, slower song, which I really, really love that song. Next up we got Privacy, which Privacy, just talking about, how he needs his privacy, and just any celebrity, I think they deserve their privacy because they're all, just people, But, really good track as well. Next up, track number 12, Don't Walk Away, which a lot of people would probably say this track is one of their least favorites on the album, but I really enjoy it. Just a slower song, but I just love it. I don't know why. Next up, another one of my, not really one of my least favorites, but it's lower on the list, but track number 13, Cry. The message is good, I guess, but just overall, it's okay song. Next up, track number 14, The Lost Children, which is another song that people really don't like on this album, but I think it is good, you know. The vocals are nice on it, stuff like that. Track number 15, Whatever Happens. Really another great song. Yeah, just another good song on the album. I really enjoy it. And the last track on the album, which some consider the best on the album, which I really think it is, another one of my favorites off this album, Threatened. Threatened is just an amazing song, like spectacular even. So yeah, I don't really have a lot to complain about this album. Like, of course, the people that don't like it say it sounds outdated, half these songs aren't really good, but I think they're pretty good. And a main argument people say about this album, why they don't like it, is because of all the unreleased songs at the time. Like, why put these songs on there instead of the unreleased ones, like We've Had Enough, Shout, Hollywood Tonight, songs like those that are unreleased. Like, some people like those better than these songs, and they're like, why they put these songs on here, like 2000 Watts and stuff, which is completely understandable, and I really do prefer some of those songs over some of the songs on here, but this album, I think, is still a pretty good album. Something I do not really like about this album is the tracks, like the listing of the tracks, because it'll go from Speechless to 2000 Watts to You Are My Life, which is kind of odd, but yeah. Besides that, Invincible is a really good album. Alright, so in the ranking, Invincible goes at number 4, in between Thriller and Dangerous. So yeah, here's the full ranking now. So yeah, as I said earlier in the video, I was going to show you guys all the colors of Invincible, so let's get into it. So of course we got the white/silver, the blue one, which the blue one might be my favorite. This one could also be my favorite, the red one. Just really love the red. And we got orange, really nice. And last but not least, the green. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned next time when we will be reviewing the 2010 Michael album. So yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.